in his relentless pursuit of Torah and Ruchnius. We're in the days of Laag Baomer, we're in the days of Svira. We focus on a few massive personalities. One of those is Rabbi Akiva, the Tana Rabbi Akiva, who ultimately was Meiser Nafsh al Kiddush Hashem, who was one of the greatest Jewish leaders of all time. Rabbi Akiva, we all know the story. Rabbi Akiva, before he was 40 years old, he was nothing special. Not only that, when he was younger, he said about himself that if he would see a Talmid Chacham, if he would see somebody of stature, of Jewish stature, he'd want to bite him like a donkey, like a vicious type of bite. He really had a disdain for these type of people. What happened? One day he was walking and he saw the famous rock that had a big cavity. It was a big hole in this rock, and he asked the people around, he said, what's going on with this rock? And they explained to him that there was a drops of water consistently on this rock, and ultimately it made this massive hole over probably thousands of years. Said Rabbi Akiva, he made a kavachomer. He said if something soft like water can break a very tough rock, then certainly Torah, which is kosher kabarza, which is hard like iron. I mean, Rabbi Akiva knew that Torah was hard like iron. It could break into his heart, which is soft. It's made of flesh and blood. The question is, what was the kavachomer? What did he learn from this water in the rock? Rabbi Akiva knew that the Torah was hard like iron. That's what he knew beforehand. That rock didn't teach him that. He knew his heart was soft. That the rock didn't teach him that either. So what exactly did he glean from this hole in the rock created by the water that was otherwise unknown to him? And the Bali Musar teach us like this, that Rabbi Akiva knew that the Torah could make an effect on him, and he knew that he could be affected by the Torah. The problem was he didn't see the difference. He didn't see the change. That he was learning Torah, he gave it a try, he gave it a shot, and he didn't see himself changing. So he thought maybe there's something wrong with him, or he didn't know what to think, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working, and therefore that caused him to give up on the whole thing. When he saw the water in the rock, he understood that sometimes change comes over a long time, and it comes ever so slightly at a time. And a person has to be very careful never to give up, and to understand and to always commit himself to understand that I know the Torah is there, I know it's powerful, and I'm going to give it my shot and give my all. And even if I don't see a change, and even if I don't know what it's doing, what the point is, I keep going. And then Amitzvah Hashem, over time, we become an entirely different person. As Rabbi Akiva, we know, became one of the greatest Jewish people of all time. After 40 years old, after experiencing this thing, after understanding this idea that change is not something that comes rapidly, not from some flash inspiration, but it comes from a consistency, a dedication to learning, and a dedication to trying to improve ourselves. And through that dedication, that can cause a drastic change in our life for the better. Hatzlacha Rabbah. Thank you very much.